So what can you say that good for times been nominated for an Awit Award?
I'm really shy about it. I mean, I'm very, very grateful and very honored. I never thought I would be in a foreign country to be nominated for a music award, but it's so fun, so great, yeah.
So do you already have a prepared speech in case you win, because it will come out after the Awit?
I have not, but I will say that the Manila Times told me to write a speech, and and this is the speech. I will probably. I feel so weird if you write a speech and then you don't get to say it, and then you have to delete that. You're like, anyway, I will say something. I just don't know what yet.
Yeah. So what will be in it, just in case? Who will you thank?
I would obviously thank Bea, who's in it. Thank everyone who made it happen. I'll thank you for reminding me to make a speech. Yeah.
So the song also carried 5.8 million streams on Spotify. What do you think made listeners resonate with the song?
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know it was at 5.8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I think it's just a really good love song. I mean, I think when we wrote it from experience. So the writer and I, Lin Ying, this writer from Singapore, we talked about our bad breakups, but how you want to remember all the good times of a breakup. You want to keep it in a bottle, and I think that's the feeling you get when you hear the song, and I think that's why people can relate to it.
So how does it feel that your songs reach this side of the world?
Feels good. I'm glad it reached the side of the world that has good food, so I get to come here and have good Filipino food. But it still blows my mind that I get to do this for work. It doesn't feel real. I'd be very happy just playing guitar in my own room, but the fact that I get to do this for a living is, I don't take it for granted. Yeah.
So did Bea introduce you to Dinuguan? Yeah.
Sorry?
Did Bea introduce you to Dinuguan?
She did.
Yeah.
She did. She was the one, and now it's become one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've also collaborated with another Filipino singer, James for Rock Bottom Blues. How did collaborating with you, and how did that come about?
It came about because James was in town for a little musicians get together, and obviously, I knew who James Reid was, and we struck up a conversation. He was really nice to talk to. We talked about our favorite things like hiking and motorbikes, and then the song was written already. I asked him if he would be on the track. To my surprise, he said yes. And because this was after the pandemic, he was coming to Singapore quite a bit for work, and so we managed to shoot the music video there and promote it there. So that's kind of it was great. He's just a wonderful guy, very, very earnest, very handsome up close. Yeah.
So how was it singing with him at the Wish Bus yesterday?
Yeah.
How was it singing with him?
It was our first time performing it, so we didn't have the chance to rehearse at all until, the 3 minutes before that. But I think it went good. I never thought I'd be doing the Wish Bus to people outside. I think it was really cool for me, a new experience.
So can you tell us more about your singer Shared Trauma, what's that about, and what inspired the song?
Shared trauma is about being in an unhealthy relationship. When you are hurt, they always say in English, hurt people. And, it's about being in a relationship where you're already damaged and you're not healed yet. So it's not good. But that's what inspired the song. I guess when I was younger, I didn't really know how to be alone. So I was always looking to be with somebody else because I was afraid of being alone. Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah. So how did collaborating with Keenan Te, and how did that come about?
Keenan was a friend of mine. We wrote together online because he's mostly based in Australia. And when we wrote this song, I was like, you have to be on the song. It feels nice with you in it because you wrote the song with me. And although it's a love song, I think it can be two buddies singing about this, and I'm so glad he's doing it. Yeah.
So why did you decide to make 2 volumes of your album, GLOOMY BOOGIE?
I had so much to say. I ended up with a lot of songs that I think I initially wanted to cut out, and me and the team, we were like, maybe we should make it a shorter EP, but I think when we looked at the body of work, it felt different enough, a lot of different genres and feelings that, it felt nice to put it into, and I've never done an album before on my own, a solo album, so I wanted to know that I could do it. Yeah.
So what should fans look forward to in Volume 2?
Varying levels of yelling. I think musically, I'm going to new places. If you've listened to me for a few years, I think this is new territory. I'm doing things that I didn't think I would do, and also saying things I didn't think I would say. And I think that's important for me to feel that I'm going to somewhere new. I don't want people to expect it, and I don't want myself to expect it too.
Yeah. So you call your album Gloomy Boogie?
It's just a fun title. Yeah. I'm always so serious with my titles. I thought like Gloomy Boogie is exactly how I feel, because I'm quite outgoing and extroverted. Like in my personality tests online, I'm an extrovert. But I think I'm an extrovert by practice because I'm in this industry and I have a lot of feelings. So I think it's marrying the two sides of me into one title, which is Gloomy Boogie.
So what was your creative songwriting process for this album?
I don't journal, but I do put on a lot of thoughts into my notes app. So there's a lot of stray notes there about life, about what I'm feeling, and sometimes I would, when it's time to write, if I feel that idea is strong enough, I'll take that idea and then I will try to create a world around it. Instead of going, oh, this is a cool melody and a cool beat, let me write over it. I don't do that. I think I like the idea of birthing it from a concept. So shared trauma actually was just those two words on the note. It was just, oh, it'd be cool to write a song about the idea of shared trauma. That was all I wrote about it. Usually I write more, but that's kind of how the song was birthed. And then the idea of taking long road trips and drives with somebody and talking about life, and that's why we write about that. You're playing therapist, but you should actually be going to a real therapist. So that's kind of how that's the process came about.
Can you tell us more about the other songs in Volume 2?
Yeah, I love the song. It's going to be the next single. It's called A Nothing Day, and it's about sometimes you just need to take a nothing day where you just do nothing. And it's a ballad that's coming out. Well, it's kind of a ballad, and it's a fun one.
So what was the best compliment you ever been told to as an artist, and about your work?
Not yet. I don't know. I think I like it when people don't really compliment, but they ask me more about it. I think what excites me is when they get curious about a line or an idea. And I had a friend who reached out to me and was like, about a song I wrote a long time ago. And he said, "Oh, is this about the Renaissance period?" I'm like, "No." But that's great that you thought it was. That means, it's fun that they could take something from it. So I think I like it when people are curious about the songs I write. Yeah.
So what's the highlight of your career so far?
Right here, right now. This. I think I don't like to compare to previous things, because then I get sad, or happy, and I want to stay even keel and live in the now. So very honestly, this whole trip is a highlight. Yeah.
I know I've asked this to you before, but what is music to you now?
Ooh, what did I say before? It's probably something silly. Something douchey like music is language or something.
I think something to that context about language. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Music is a universal language. Music is music is feeling. It's like it's it's so much theory, but also like the fact that everyone can feel it too means that it's a feeling. It's part of the human experience. Yeah.
So where do you think you are happiest, on stage performing or in studio recording?
Oh. Okay, this is very strange. It's on stage, but it's not necessarily me performing on the mic. It's me being in a band or being a part of it. That's when I'm the happiest. When I get to like cut loose, let loose a little bit, but also be a part of the movement of the music. Sometimes when I'm leading, I feel a lot of pressure to make sure it succeeds. So I'm having fun. I'm definitely having more fun than in the studio, but the most fun is when I'm on stage. But I'm part of a group. Yeah.
I know you collaborate with a lot of artists like Bea Lorenzo and James Reid and now Keenan Te. So it's your collaborations like for Philippines and foreign artists.
Sarah Geronimo,
Yeah.
one Sarah. Get song Sarah. No, I mean I would love to work with anybody who would want to work with me. I would love to. I want to work in bands. So like Old Flamingo is a band that I was introduced to recently, or that I found online, and would love to work with like a band. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of bands, so will you be coming back to? Will we see new music from Sam Willows in the future?
I can't say for sure. I think we would love to, but I think we all are waiting for us to be old and wrinkly, or like a bit older, and then we do the whole legacy, like, oh, by the way, here's 30th year anniversary of this silly pop song, and then we come back. But I'm just enjoying like being their friend for now and being in their lives, and not everyone is actively doing music too, so we'll see.
So if you didn't become a musician, what would you be doing?
Ooh, I really want it to be. Actually, no. I think I would be into sports, like either like a sports psychologist or coach, or I would be a businessman in sports. I don't know. I do like sports in general because it's gotten me out of a dark place. If not, I'll be in film. I love film. I would do what he's doing. Yeah, I would be a cameraman.
Are you swimming?
Sorry?
Can you swimming?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's too painful.
Yeah.
It's fun when it's recreational. It's painful when it's professional. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
But I would love to be a cameraman. Yeah.
So what's next for you and what you're excited about? So any project excited for you, or will you continue to concentrate on music?
Yeah, I would definitely do music a bit more. I'm going to try and promote this album, and then I'm doing a bit of scoring projects, film scoring. So I'm scoring with a couple of friends at home, filmmakers, and acting projects. I just finished shooting a TV series that we shot in Malaysia. It's like a set in the 1930s. It's like a boxing 1930s period drama. So that's very fun. We just wrapped that, and that should come out, I think, middle of next year. Yeah.
So what's your favorite to get in terms of music, like with scoring or in terms of performing? Yeah.
I love all my children equally, and I love them one by one. but I would say that music was probably the first love, because that's what I grew up with the most at home, and with friends. That's my first language of expression. Yeah.
So for your last question, what's your message to your fans in the Philippines?
Do what makes you happy. That's it. Also, listen to my album when it comes out. Sorry. December 1st, GLOOMY BOOGIE Vol.2 drops. So please go check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah. So thanks a lot.